Well, I thought I was going to come out here and get some photos and video of a storm that's supposed to pop up, but the sun's out now and blinding me, so I guess that's not going to happen. Anyhow, I want to tell you about the lens I've got on my camera tonight, so stay tuned. This is the Rokinon 100mm macro f2.8. It's a manual focus lens, and it's actually a pretty neat little lens. Now I've got it mounted on a Canon M6 Mark II, which, you know, as you well know, that's a M series Canon camera. The Rokinon lens is a EF mount, so I've got to use an adapter, and what I'm using is it's a Comlight EFM to EF adapter. If you're good at doing manual focus, this lens actually makes a really good portrait camera for taking photos of people, but like I say, you got to be really good at manual, using manual focus. So now when I asked for volunteers to be a model for this video, I had hundreds out. I probably had like over 1 million volunteers to offer to be a model, and it was just too many for me to go through. So I had to do something a little more realistic. So now I'm out here in amongst of some of our retired farm equipment, and I decided to call upon the aid of my trusty and always quenches my thirst Kenny G stainless steel tumbler. There it is right there. So that's going to be our model for today, and so let's jump back on the Canon and see what kind of images we can get out of this thing. Actually produces some really good colors. So I actually did a review on it a year ago, and I went back and watched it, and it was bad. It was really bad. So I'm gonna remake another one. So anyhow, hope this one's not gonna be won't be as wordy and windy, and maybe a little bit more, I don't know, entertaining and useful and stuff. So anyhow, the colors coming out of this lens is good. It's sharp. This produces some really sharp images and video. Now, this lens is actually sold as a Rokinon lens, but it's actually made by Samyang, and it says that you can see it right there. It says if it'll focus, technology by Samyang. So yeah, you can the exact same lens is sold as a Samyang lens, and it's also sold as a Rokinon lens. I just happened to buy the Rokinon, but they're both the same specs, the same lens, everything. It's just a different name brand. As you can see, the images is really fine and detailed, and it's got some pretty good bokeh. If you look behind right there, you can see that the disc is clearly out of focus. The chisel plow behind it is clearly out of focus. So it can do some good portrait work as long as you're on a tripod and can manual focus and all that. So for the price, it's about, I don't know, $400 or $500. I can't remember what I paid for it now, But it's a good bang for the buck. If like I say, the only drawback is it's manual focus and it's not stabilized. So if you can get past those two uh, drawbacks, then it's a great lens. I play this lens all the time. Anyhow, I don't guess we're going to get any storms because you can see there's the sun. It's clearly shining, and there's pretty much no clouds left in the sky here. So that's about all I got to say about this lens. It's a metal construction. It's heavy build. It's built like a tank, so it kind of overshadows the camera I'm using. One of my favorite lenses, and if you got any questions about it, hit me up in the comments. And that's about all I got for today. It's Kenny G Photography. See ya.